Alrighty, hi Soul Family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So before I started the reading, I started to get a headache, and I feel like that might be significant for someone. Someone might be feeling that right now, or maybe you feel like maybe you've been doing a lot of thinking and it's causing you to have a headache, or maybe you are wanting to know something but you can't know something. Also getting loud sounds coming up, distractions coming in for this collective, because as soon as I started reading I started hearing noises outside, and my house started to get more noisy in the background with my family. um so yeah, let's get right into, I feel like off the bat what I'm getting is some of you guys are getting ready to let go of something, and you're closer than you think you are. I feel like right now your spirit team is just calling you to be present and to be patient. The letter P could be significant for someone. I feel like you're letting go of what hurt you. You're not allowing that to continue to define you. I feel like that's what I'm getting. You're not allowing anybody to mess with your energy. You're realizing that you're prioritizing your peace of mind, and you're realizing that other people are not worth your peace. I think that's basically the best thing to say for that. Spirit, can you please clarify what's going on? Okay. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Um So off the bat, what I'm getting from this energy is, one thing, you guys are releasing a lot of fears. You're releasing the things that are keeping you stuck, that are keeping you stagnant. I feel like you're realizing what role are you playing in your life not changing right now? Why are things not different right now? Like, you're realizing what it is that you're doing that's keeping you here. I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing that the divine is not, you felt like you were waiting on the divine, but the divine is actually waiting on you. And I feel like this has to do with whatever it is that you're letting go of. You had to surrender over and over and over again certain feelings, and really just accept things for how they are in your life right now. Maybe you feel like your entire world is upside down. I feel like some of you guys are very much, you felt like somebody had betrayed you. I'm getting heavy betrayal, manipulation. You're feeling like you didn't really know the person, and maybe they hurt your feelings and they didn't really show any sensitivity. They like felt like your feelings weren't, it is what it is. Like, I'm just getting, it is what it is. Like, it's not that deep for somebody. But the thing is, you guys had to sit in introspection for a long time. If this video is reaching you, you've been thinking about this in so many different ways. You've thought about their perspective, you thought about your perspective, you thought about what could have been done differently. You've done so much thinking. So maybe that's why I got a headache when this reading started. But I feel like now I don't feel the headache, so I'm feeling like there's a sense of relief that's coming in. And it's because you had to sit with your soul. You had to really sit with the divine and learn the lessons that came out of this experience. And I think you did. And I think there's a wish fulfillment that's coming in, and it's coming in quickly. Like, now it's like your angels are calling you to embody the energy that you need, that you would be in if it was already here right now. So what would that look like? You wouldn't be worried because you would already have it. So it's like you guys had to do that deep healing, but now it's time for you to just be present, show up in the world in the way that you want to. Some of you guys, I'm seeing yoga coming in to help with being present. So that might be significant, but it's like you're moving on from the things that scared you before, from lack of self-esteem. Like, you used to fear being seen, you used to fear almost like your success or your happiness. And now you're moving away from that. You're choosing to see the world differently, and you're choosing to show up confidently. I'm seeing a lot of you guys doing subconscious reprogramming, listening to frequencies that help you. It's just, I'm getting that you're choosing your new life. You're choosing change. And you're really letting go of something that emotionally disappointed you in the past, is really what I'm getting. And I feel like this was a person, this could have been a water sign. But it's like maybe they said certain things, but their actions didn't align with their words. And it's like you replayed that over and over and over and over again. But then you realize how much it was with your own energy. Like, it was messing with your own energy, and you weren't participating in the things that you used to. or the things that used to make you happy, you just stopped. Like, it's almost like you felt defeated, and you realized that you had to let go of this. You had to accept it for what it is, because it's like, this person is okay, right? That they hurt you, and it's like you were the one that left with all this emotional baggage, this emotional pain, and you no longer wanted to feel that way. You wanted to go back to the way that things were, like how your happy self were. Who were you before you met this person, is what I'm hearing. And it's like you're holding on to hope for new love. It's like you feel that the universe is sending in new love, whether this be platonic or romantically. You feel it. You have this gut feeling. And I feel like there might be distractions around you trying to pull your energy back in. But if you're seeing this video, it's like Spirit is saying that you are not far away. You're not far away from this experience, and you're going to be reminded how quickly things can shift in your life. And you're learning to trust your intuition, trust you, trust that things can work out for you, trust that you can have that happy ending. And you guys, you're no longer, I feel like you guys are working with your mind right now. It's almost like you're working with your mind to birth a new life, because you're realizing the power that your mind holds. Like, you're no longer choosing to see the world through a limited lens, or feel like things aren't going to work out for you. I feel like you're breaking out of how you used to be. And I'm loving that for you guys. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys are answering. I feel like some of you guys are coming into alignment with your destiny, your soul purpose right now. It's like you're answering the call from the universe, and you're realizing that it's not just about you answering the call. It's almost like the universe wants you to know that you have to be happy too. Like, you can't preach about happiness and not be happy too. You have to choose that happy life. You have to be happy as well. So it's not just about what you can teach other people, but it's about what you're living as well. So it's like you're realizing that, you know what, like, you have to stay on your spiritual practices. It's like you have to figure out a routine that works best for you and stick to it, because that's what's going to ultimately give you peace. And I see you just charging head forward towards, like, your destiny, your purpose, whatever's calling you right now. You're charging towards it, whether this be a happy life or a happy timeline. You're running towards it, and you're going full speed ahead. It's like you're just like, you know what, I'm done with this timeline. It's ghetto. I'm finished. I'm gonna do what Spirit said that I should have done. It's like you were hearing these intuitive downloads, but like maybe you kept putting it off because you were dealing with all this emotional baggage. But now you're just like, you know what, I'm letting go. I'm choosing to see that the future will be bright, and this is just a temporary season. You're no longer living in despair. It's like you're getting up and you're choosing this happy ending. And I see that the universe is ready to bless you with one of your manifestations that are coming in. For some of you guys, it's going to be love, and some of you guys, it's going to be career. Let's see. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh. Yeah, abundance is coming in for this collective, and it's coming in quickly, okay? I see that you guys are stepping into a timeline where you are in like, you're surrounded by your soul family. It's going to be a very supportive community. Some of you guys could be working with children. Some of you guys could be applying for a job as a teacher, and Spirit is like confirming that is going to be successful. But I see this coming in quickly. This new life, it's coming in quickly for this collective. Some of you guys could be traveling soon, or you might be gifted with somebody might invite you out to travel with them. It's like, I'm just hearing all expenses paid for somebody. That might be significant for someone. I just see blessings coming in for this collective. It's like you're going to be living in a fairy tale, a Disney movie. Some of you guys could really like resonate with those type of movies. It's like you believe in miracles, and you're going to see why you kind of grew up with that energy. I feel like this collective, you went through a lot of things that broke your spirit, that broke you believing in love, believing in miracles. But it's like the divine had to bring you back home to unconditional love, to believing in that things like that can happen for you too. And it's like now more than ever, your angels are going to show you. It's like they're going to show out for you. They're going to be like, it's like you're not going to be able to stop the amount of blessings that's coming into your life now. And it's like you really have to believe it. So it's like you guys are really working with your mind. You're no longer allowing doubt to keep you stuck, to keep you on a string. I'm just seeing like somebody just like wanting to move, but they're on a string. I feel like what came into you guys' life was a very hard situation that you went through. You wanted to give up. There was many parts in this journey where you wanted to just kind of call it quits and be like, you know what, I'm either going back to my job, or I'm just gonna like forget this whole manifestation crap. But it's like the universe this major tower moment that you went through, it was very necessary in your journey, and you're going to see soon why you had to go through all this. You're feeling that shift for a reason, and it's going to be one of those things where like you're going to be on a podcast talking about, yo, magic is real. I promise you guys, like these are the things that I experienced. And it's like you wanted to give up, but it's like you had to really just embrace the unknown and fall and just trust that spirit would catch you. And it's like, yeah, you guys have to learn balance and to face your fears. To face your fears and to explore your creativity is really what this like whole thing that you went through. Let's see. What other messages do I want to pull for you guys? Let's pull some emotional messages from my elemental empathic deck. Spirit, what messages do you have for this collective? What messages do you have for this collective, Spirit? Seeing raise your vibration, connect to the light, release blocks, strengthen and safety. So some of you guys, I'm getting that you guys are listening to frequencies to raise your vibration. You're letting go of things that are not in alignment with you anymore. You're no longer dwelling in anger. You're no longer for petty bullshit. You're just like, yo, it is what it is. I'm not going to meet you where you're at. Stay where you're at. 11:11 on the timer, as I say that. You're choosing your own life again, because it's like you realize that some people just, they're happy when they see you miserable, and you're no longer allowing them to have that power over you. You're mastering your emotions is what I'm getting. You're coming home to your authentic self as well. Let's see. So this message popped out. Integrated woman, self-acceptance, integrated lessons, grounded healing. So you guys, Spirit is really emphasizing that you've learned the lessons in this chapter and things are changing for you right now. Really just focus on your mindset and affirming to yourself that you know that this good happy energy is coming in. Work on feeling joy is what I'm hearing. Work on your feelings. So it's like bring in the energy of joy right now, not when your blessings come in, but right now. And you're learning to accept yourself as well, fully. I feel like this past heartbreak that you guys dealt with, it really took a toll on your self-esteem. It's like your confidence did this. I'm just seeing like, and then like a plane just crashing. So that might be significant for someone. Any other messages for this collective, Spirit? Any other messages? Okay. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay. All right, so we have self-love. So we got self-acceptance twice. So I feel like this collective, you really had to learn to love yourself. This is what the lesson was that you're integrating, and you're realizing that you can't rely on other people to validate you was where you went wrong, because when those people don't give you that validation, or if they are removed from your life, you realize how devastating that is, and you don't want to go through that cycle again. So you're closing out that chapter, and you're not relying on other people to tell you if you're worthy of love or to dictate whether or not you're worthy of good treatment. And you really learn to take care of yourself and realize that your sensitivity is the superpower. I feel like this collective used to run from your feelings very, very much so. It's like you felt like feelings were weaknesses, but you realize that with the right people, you can express yourself and it's safe to do so. And you're staying away from people who don't believe that, you know. You guys had to really learn to calm your mind and do a lot of meditating. You guys had to really like double down on your spiritual practices. I'm seeing that you guys were fighting spiritual warfare. Really, this is what I'm getting from this energy. It's like somebody was really in your energetic field, and you had to learn to release them and set healthy boundaries, spirituals. Have healthy boundaries up around different people. And abundance came out as well. So I was saying that you guys are aligning with the energy of so you guys are aligning with the energy of abundance right now. Some of you guys might be writing down a lot of gratitude. I'm just seeing somebody writing three things they're grateful for every day, or saying they're grateful for certain things, or maybe you're listening to subconscious reprogramming for gratitude, but it's working. You're in the alignment with abundance is what Spirit is saying, and that's why this wish fulfillment is coming in for you, and it's coming in quickly. Some of you guys had to really shed your skin. I'm seeing major rebirth. You're learning to be grateful for what you have and where you are right now, instead of wanting more. But you're ending a cycle. And I got the collective. All is connected, collective growth supported. So you guys are seeing things from a different perspective. It's like you allowed yourself to, and I feel like I want to say that I'm very proud of this collective. It's like you allowed yourself to feel, but at the same time, you're also seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. You're you're understanding why people do what they do, but you're not keeping them around in your life just because you understand. You're going where you're celebrated, and you're going where people are not having a limited view on life. Like, you're not going to be pouring love into somebody who doesn't know how to accept love. You're just going to see them as limited, and you're going to move on about your day. You're no longer trying to change people. I think that's the best way to say it. You're no longer trying to change or mold people to be who you want them to be. You're learning that you're going where you're celebrated, and you're learning to go where people want to grow. You're not going to be self-sacrificing or trying to save everybody instead of going where it's easier. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's like going where it's easier and it's happier. Like, you're no longer trying to find, you're not making love to be complicated. That's the best way to say it. And you're attracting your soul tribe. Your soul people are coming in. So for some of this collective that I'm speaking to, the wish fulfillment that's coming in is you're going to be aligned with your soul people, your soul family. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have honor phases, respect where you are, self-care, sync with the cycles. So some of you guys might be highly affected by the moon cycles. So the full moon tonight could be significant for someone. Maybe you're feeling that energy of like wanting to be more authentic and step into that power, your personal power. And you're learning to accept where you are. You're no longer trying to fight it, because you realize no matter how much you try to fight it, once you are like on doing all these spiritual work, it's in the hands of spirit at this point. It's really just like you can either go with it or you can kick and scream on the way there to the destination. Either way, you're no longer trying to make it more complicated, more hard. It's like you're tired. The best way I can describe this message is you're tired of fighting. Yeah, that's that's the best way I can say it. Let's see. Let's pull some archangel messages as well. Let's see what the archangels have to say. All right, spirit. What messages do you have for this collective? What messages for this collective? So I have personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. Okay. So you guys are accepting certain things. I feel like you guys are accepting the fact that, like, what role did you play in this heartbreak? I feel like that was a harsh truth that you really had to sit with. You kind of had to really see that, you know what, like, loving people who aren't ready to be loved or aren't open to being loved is really a painful thing to go through. And it's like you're no longer choosing people because they're available. You're really getting to know people and seeing if they're willing to grow as well. So it's like you're loving people who want to be loved. You're no longer trying to teach someone how to love you. I think that's the best way to put it. Let's see. Any messages for this collective, spirit? Any messages for this collective? Any archangels that want to come out and speak to this collective? Any archangels that want to come out and speak to this collective? Ooh! So we have Archangel Metatron, heaven to earth. Your current situation is in alignment with your mission on earth. So some of you guys, I'm really getting, again, you're answering some type of call. Your destiny is unfolding right now, and you're taking a step in that direction. But I'm also getting that you're creating heaven on earth. Like, you are allowing yourself to feel good and no longer seeing this journey as something that you have to, like, hurry up and get done with, rush to the end. You're enjoying each moment. And I'm getting that you're doing that because you're welcoming in stillness into your life. You're quieting your mind. It's just sitting in moments of quiet stillness. And it's making a huge difference in your energy, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have Heart of Devotion. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. So I feel like you guys, whatever call that you're answering, it's really in alignment with your soul and how you're feeling. It's like, it's giving you, like, you're gonna love what you do. I think that's the best way to say it. You're gonna love what you do, and because you love what you do, you feel your cup is filled. I don't know. It's like I'm getting this loving energy as I say that. It's just like, you're happy to be here while everybody else is, like, around you. Not to say that you're happy about this. It's just like there's gonna be people around you who aren't happy. You're gonna notice that, but you're not gonna let that shit on your parade, you know? And I love that for you. It takes a lot of discipline too, because yeah, sometimes people be like trying to like bring your vibe down because they're miserable. And I feel like that might have to do with some of you guys healing from that. Like, whatever person hurt you is like they're miserable, so they wanted you to be miserable, and you're no longer allowing them to have that power over you. You're still choosing your happiness. I'm just seeing somebody who's like listening to music or dancing, and it's like there's somebody around them that's like miserable. I'm getting SpongeBob and Squidward. It's like how Squidward really wanted SpongeBob to feel some type of way, but he wasn't. He just really wasn't. I'm getting solar plexus healing for this collective. Maybe you're rebuilding your confidence right now at this time, and I love that for you. Let's see. Any messages, Spirit, about their authenticity? What is this collective aligning with? So you guys are learning to receive right now at this time, okay? You're opening up your energy field to receive your blessings. Because I feel like before, you guys, you didn't really feel like you were worthy of it, and I feel like that's what you guys are doing right now. You're healing that. You're healing you're healing your chakras. I'm just seeing somebody like listening to multiple frequencies that align their chakras. So some of your chakras could be balanced, okay? And you're using the tools that are available to help you. And that's exactly why your world is shifting, it's changing. You're staying in alignment. I feel like you guys are really just, you're finding a spiritual routine that works for you. Travel might be significant for this collective as well. We have power of attraction. So you guys, I feel like there's somebody coming in. Either this is like a platonic relationship, or this might be a group of people coming in for you guys. But I just feel this energy strongly that it's just gonna be like lucky. It's just gonna be something that you can't even explain. It's just gonna be like straight out of a movie. Any messages for this collective, Spirit? Any messages for this collective? I'm getting called to this one. Come to life. I love that. Okay, so what I'm getting from that message already is you guys, Spirit is really calling you to put on some music that's healing for your body, and make this like a daily practice where you bring in good feelings. Like this could be just like frequencies, this could be just like a playlist that you listen to, but bring in the energy of good, like just freedom and whatever makes you feel hot and sexy and just feels good. That's gonna bring you life, life force energy into your life. That's really what you're being called to do. Not to wait around for this manifestation to be happy, but to be happy right now. Those are my messages, guys. I'm gonna close off with some spiritual messages. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say to this collective? What do you want to say to this collective? What do you want to say to this collective? What do you want to say to this collective, Spirit? Okay. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we have, you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. So I'm just hearing 222 on the clock as I see that. I'm just hearing that you guys, it's just about you balancing your energies right now and trusting yourself, believing in yourself. Not checking up on it because you feel like, you know what, like I gotta make sure that the divine still got me. I gotta make sure that God didn't forget my order. God did not forget your order, baby. Right now, they just want you to focus on being happy in the present moment with where you are right now. Let's see what other messages came through. So we have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. So I feel like you guys underestimate how much of an impact you make on those around you and how much you've changed and grown. It's like you downplay yourself. And I feel like this is really why your spirit team really wanted you to do that internal healing first, because it's like, even if they gave you the blessing, it's like you still wouldn't believe that you deserved it. So you had to really do that inner deep work, is what I'm getting. Let's see. Some of you guys, your spirit animal could be a snake, or maybe you're born in the year of the snake. That could be significant. You're not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. So I feel like your spirit team had to really tell this collective to slow the hell down. Some of you guys are very productive. It's like you kept getting things done, but you weren't balancing your energy. So it's like your self-care would take a back burner, but your goals are up. And spirit had to really almost like sit your ass down and learn to balance. Learn balance. So some of you guys could be a Libra. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. So like, again, confirmation. So if you guys are listening to subconscious reprogramming, affirmations, it's working. Confirmation, it's working. Okay. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. So I feel like we talked about this earlier. It's like you can either go with what's happening or you can like be dragged. It really, that's the best way to describe it. But like what I'm hearing already is some of you guys might be receiving a message or a phone call with good news about something shifting in your life. Be open to this change. Just go with the flow and be open to receiving. I feel like this might be a gift and some of you guys might feel guilty for receiving it, but don't. Just go with it. All right? It's a gift from the divine, and it's safe to trust it. Okay? But use your discernment as well, because this part of the message is not for everybody. So those are my messages, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Have a good day. Bye-bye.